Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the annual Gray Matters Run continues to grow in the community after seeing a record number of participants. And a few teachers were able to refresh their memory by training on new ways to educate the future.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Monday, May 13th. Now let's go on ahead and send it over to meteorologist Mace Michaels for a look at your forecast this morning.
Hi there, Olivia. Good morning. We're looking at quiet weather conditions, at least at this hour. Our temperature right now in Whitesburg is sitting at 52 degrees. We have a partly cloudy sky over the area. Only a few clouds and maybe some foggy patches to contend with in a couple of areas as we look through this morning. It's a little colder here in Hazard. Notice that when you step outside, especially when you compare it to the warm and wet weather we've have had over the last week. 45 degrees right now here in Hazard. And as you check the rest of the area temperatures, lots of 40s in the region, some 50s as well. And again, we have a partly cloudy sky. As we widen out here to our satellite radar view, some scattered clouds kind of passing on through the area right now. Back to our west, you'll notice showers and thunderstorms down here to our south. That moisture will gradually ooze up our way later tonight and tomorrow, and that'll bring up some chances for rain for us. But we should stay dry through the majority of today. Temps warm through the 50s and 60s this morning. Olivia, we should be close to 80, at least into the upper 70s for our high. Full forecast is coming up.
All right, Mace, thank you. The 7th annual Gray Matters 5K and 10K took place Saturday in Whitesburg, seeing a near record number of registrations, with around 100 people packing the race in Whitesburg Saturday morning and another nearly 100 people taking the virtual option. WYMT's chief forecaster Brandon Robinson's annual brain cancer awareness race was deemed a success. He says the event is a great way to raise money for cancer research while also sharing the stories of people in the area impacted by cancer.
It's good to know that I not only have the support, but brain cancer survivors are all here supporting their various causes.
Brandon says it was a beautiful day to keep spreading the word about a cancer that he has now battled 3 times. People also came together for Heroes Weekend for the Lexington Legends, and Sunday's game highlighted some of the most important heroes in our lives, moms. Alyssa Williams was there at the game to learn more.
When people think of Mother's Day, baseball might not be the first thing to come to mind, but the Lexington Legends are finding a way to connect the two.
To be honest, I don't think a lot of us would be here without mothers, right? I think that's fair to say. And you see a lot of players wearing pink wristbands, playing with pink bats, pink shoes, so it's really great to have them honor and show some homage to their mothers as well.
As part of the Legends Heroes Weekend, the team is celebrating moms, bringing out numerous moms like Gina Cortez to take part in the festivities.
This is my granddaughter, and I'm here with her mother, and collectively we're here with our mother, my mother. So 4 generations.
Along with all of the mothers that came out as spectators, there are also several moms of players who are excited to be at Sunday's game.
Mothers always want their kids to, live their dreams, and baseball is a dream for so many. So it's it makes a mother feel so good to watch her son play and, to see how far they've come.
Gina Byrne is the mother of alternate pitcher Michael Byrne. She says it's a special feeling seeing all of the kids with their moms in the stands.
The little kids who want to, look up to these older players and maybe one day play themselves.
Creating lifelong memories with the true legends of our lives, our moms.
That was Alyssa Williams reporting. The Legends president and general manager Justin Ferrarella says events like this help to show their commitment to the community as well. Some science teachers are getting the chance to refresh their skills with training. On Saturday, teachers gathered in Floyd County for the NEED project training. Learning through solar ovens, UV beads, and energy houses, teachers got to learn several new ways to educate students. Sydney Stewart teaches middle school science at Lecture Elementary and middle schools. She says it is important to stay up to date with training as students continue to evolve.
So science is an ever-changing thing. There's new discoveries every day, new things implemented, and students are also changing compared to how they were, say, 20 years ago when I was a student and we just read out of books and we didn't put this stuff into motion. So I think these trainings are giving me the opportunity to really apply them in my classroom so I thoroughly understand what is happening. That way I can make sure that they understand to the fullest.
Stewart says it was also good to collaborate with other teachers during the trainings. Hundreds of people made their way to the Appalachian Arts Alliance to support local crafts. WYMT's RJ Johnson has more from the Queen City's first Artisan Festival.
Shannon Gabbert knows all too well the role festivals play in someone making a living.
Before we opened our small business here in town, we were first and foremost crafters and artisans, and fairs and festivals like this was one of our primary ways to get our product out in front of people and build our customer base.
So she and her husband worked to plan the first Queen City Artisans Festival.
And we have everything from a guy that's doing primitive tools and knives and jewelry to 3D printing and everything in between.
To support the talented artists in the region.
But we do have so many talented people in this region. So part of it is showing them work, trying to inspire other people to use those talents.
Gabbard says people come from all over to get one-of-a-kind items.
Whether that's Louisville, Berea, Lexington, Gatlinburg, you know, people travel hours away to attend this type of event. So we wanted to bring that here to our region to support our local artists and to bring folks into our region as well to support the other small businesses here in town while they're here to visit the festival. Of course, it's Mother's Day weekend, it's wedding season, so this is also a good opportunity for people to get out and find some really unique, special gifts that are going to be treasured for years to come as well.
With hopes of also treasuring the festival for years to come. In Hazard, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Gabbard says they had enough sponsors and support from the community to donate the vendors' fees to the Appalachian Arts Alliance, further supporting arts in the mountains. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, bringing joy to government workers. These therapy dogs are on a mission to deliver relief during stressful times.
Looking pretty dry across the area today. High temperatures into the upper 70s, but in the late afternoon and evening, we could have a couple of storms. I'll fill you in on the forecast here on when that rain moves in coming up.